So, hello guys. I know it's been a while. I've actually missed you. Anyway, there's this thought that actually struck my mind today. Today I'm not be doing much introductions, but do well to follow me on YouTube. Live Michael AMC. So there's this thought that actually struck my mind today when I was coming to the office. It says that those who are truly greater than you do not go about talking about the small mistakes you do, but they rather come to you and tell you, yeah, you made this mistake, you made that. So recently I realized that the most trending thing, or one of the trending things from the 2010s upward, is that everybody is trying to have a mentor. Perfect, wonderful, it's great. And then at first, everybody wanted the most successful people to mentor them. Eventually, it became an issue of no, it must not be people who are famous, it must not be only successful people as per famous successful people, because there are people who are successful but they are not famous. These two things are different. So a lot of people began to settle for mentors they could say around them, those they could assess. Now, sometimes I noticed, because I relate with people too, and then I learn from them too. And then I have mentors and I have those that look up to me. I won't call myself their mentors, but at least I know once in a while they run back to me and ask me one or two things. So something happened. One of the mentors I had, because I will use that word hard, heard I did something and then went elsewhere to talk about it with somebody else. I noticed something that when you find this kind of threats in the mentorship relationship, I think it is not new. It is not time for you to change that particular mentor, because there are some certain people who met me or said they wanted me to mentor them. I said no, I can't mentor you. And from my own experience, I feel they have gotten to a stage where they just need somebody to talk to, not calling me a mentor because they had passed that stage. My knowledge is not enough to accommodate them as mentees. So I just tell them, please, we can be friends, we can talk when you have issues, but this idea of mentorship and mentor, no. Because I see them already have a project, an ongoing project that is very unique and then fantastic. So there's no need for me to come with my rules and regulations, do's and don'ts that it will lead them to. No, they need somebody who is more experienced than I am and link up with that person. I am so frank and honest like that. So I didn't realize that this particular mentor of mine was, I think he was in this kind of situation I found myself with certain people who have approached me for mentorship, where I was so honest and tell them, see guy or gentleman, thank you for honoring me, thank you for showing me this respect, for recognizing my work. But I think you need somebody who is bigger and better than I do, because I equally have mentors that I look up to. So yeah, like that, we could be friends, we could maintain that mutuality, we could discuss issues around your life and mine if need be. So this person didn't have that courage to actually say, okay, fine, Mike, you have things going on for you, and I see you are actually doing well, but I wouldn't want you to fall into the category of people I call my mentees. Rather, we should be friends. So I think I took a decision, and then he was not so comfortable with it. He had to tell somebody who I consider a friend, and then to an extent I found it offensive, because if somebody is considered a mentor, he should be able at all times to tell me, you did this and it's not correct. You did this, I'm not happy about it. But he was not able to, and then I heard it somewhere. And this is what I found out. I realized that who I am as of that time was a little bit too big for the person to handle as a mentor. and he didn't take that courage to tell me, okay, no, see, we can be friends, we can roll on the same level. I see that where you are right now is big enough for us to roll on the same level, or is big enough for us to just talk once in a while when there are issues, but not certainly mentorship. So who I am made him feel a little bit less, and to the extent that what I do is being communicated to somebody else, not myself. So that was how I officially communicated that, okay, yeah, I approached you earlier on to be my mentor, but I wish to terminate that relationship. He said, was there anything wrong? I said, no. This could be your own situation, this could be your own experience, where you have those in your life that, to an extent, they are scared of what you have become. And I tell people the reason why some of these relationships are not easy for you to terminate is because you were not formally approached to that relationship. You just started talking with the person, no formal conversation as to there is mentorship relationship between the two of you. So you just relating with the person, later you start calling him mentor, and then you just assume you are his mentee. And then now you want to go out of the relationship, you can go. But if you had started this conversation formally and said, all right, I actually came to you that I wanted you to mentor me, but I think it's now high time. I'm no longer comfortable with this relationship, to respect ourselves so that I don't be rude to you, having benefited from the grace you carry. I wish to move on. I think that would make a lot of sense. That will reduce this emotional involvement that is not necessary. So, can mentorship relationship be terminated? Yes. Can mentorship relationship terms or condition be improved? Yes. Because I've been working with you, God. You are taking me through this direction, and I feel the Lord is taking me through this way. So I've been with you for a while now. I've been trying to keep track of my growth. I can't find my growth. I can't see that I'm growing. I feel these are honest conversations, but welcome to our world where you don't say something. So, well, mentorship relationship should be tracked. It should have a path. It should have a way. It should have where it is going to. This conversation might be controversial, but I think for the most times it should be something both parties understand where they are going to. If you find this conversation useful, hit me up. Thank you. See you some other times. Bye.